You feed them every day. You scoop the litter box. You even buy them toys they ignore. But deep down, you're wondering, does your cat actually feel close to you? Or are you just the person who fills their bowl? It's a fair question. Cats can be complicated. They're not always as expressive as dogs. They don't wag their tails, they don't leap into your arms, and they don't often wear their affection on their sleeves. But that doesn't mean they aren't deeply bonded with their humans. In fact, when a cat feels truly connected to someone, that relationship runs deep, sometimes even deeper than with dogs. You just have to know what to look for, and how to build it. So how do you actually strengthen that bond? How do you go from being the one who feeds me to someone your cat trusts, chooses, and genuinely wants to be around? That's what we're going to explore, through 5 core relationship builders that work with your cat's natural behavior, not against it. Let's start with the most underestimated piece of the puzzle: consistency. Cats love routine. It makes them feel safe. When things are predictable, when meals happen at the same time, when your tone stays even, when your energy is calm, your cat relaxes. And a relaxed cat is a trusting cat. This doesn't mean you need to create a rigid schedule or turn your home into a quiet monastery. It means your cat should know what to expect from you. That you're not going to barge in and scoop them up without warning. That you're not going to yell at them when they jump on the counter. That your moods aren't a guessing game. When you become a predictable presence in their life, you earn trust. And trust is the foundation of any deep bond. Now, once that baseline of safety is in place, communication becomes the next step. And I'm not talking about talking to your cat like a baby. I mean real communication, watching, listening, and responding to their cues. Because here's the truth: cats are constantly speaking. Just not in the way most people expect. A slow blink is affection. A soft headbutt is acceptance. A tail swishing back and forth isn't an invitation, it's a warning. Ears turned slightly back, whiskers pulled forward, body shifting weight. All of these are ways your cat is telling you something. The more you pay attention to their signals, and respond accordingly, the more they feel seen. And when an animal feels seen, their trust deepens. Imagine this. Your cat's lying next to you on the couch. You reach out to pet them. After a few strokes, their tail starts twitching. Instead of pushing it further, you stop. You let them be. That single decision communicates respect. You listened, you adjusted, and they noticed. These micro decisions, the pauses, the respect, the reading of the room, they compound over time. That's how your cat learns: this person understands me. Another way to strengthen the bond? Shared positive experiences. This doesn't mean you need to take your cat hiking or enroll them in agility classes. But you do need to create moments where your cat feels joy in your presence. Play is the easiest way to do this. Not passive toys, not letting them chase a crumpled receipt. I'm talking about interactive play. Something that mimics their natural hunting instincts: movement, chase, capture. Feather wands, string toys, even light laser play, if done correctly. You control the prey, you guide the hunt, you give them something to focus on. And when the game ends, you let them win. Those moments tell your cat, we're a team. You bring the challenge, I bring the reward. That builds connection. But here's what makes it even better: consistency. Play needs to happen regularly, not randomly. If your cat learns that every evening before dinner, there's going to be a 10-minute hunt, that creates rhythm. And rhythm builds anticipation. Your cat starts looking forward to that time with you, not because it's feeding time, but because it's bonding time. Another shared experience? Grooming. But only if your cat enjoys it. Some cats love being brushed. For them, it mimics the social grooming they'd get from other cats. It lowers their heart rate, soothes anxiety, and triggers feel-good hormones. But for other cats, brushing feels invasive. That's why it's important to approach it slowly and with curiosity. Start with gentle touch, a soft brush. Let them sniff it first. Keep the session short. Watch their signals. If they lean in, you keep going. If they shift away, you stop. And if they come back again, that's an invitation. The key with grooming, like with everything else in a cat relationship, is permission. You never want to force affection. You want to invite it. Speaking of affection, physical closeness matters, but in a way that's on your cat's terms. A lot of people try to build closeness by picking up their cat or cuddling them when it's convenient for the human. But cats bond through choice, not force. If your cat chooses to sit near you, follow you from room to room, or nap in your lap, that's a bigger sign of love than anything you initiate. So instead of trying to pull your cat into your space, let them come to you. Sit on the floor, lie on the couch with a blanket, create a quiet pocket of calm, and let them decide whether to join. When they do, acknowledge it gently, a soft voice, a slow blink, a calm presence. The more you reward their choice with comfort, the more they'll keep making that choice. Another powerful way to build connection is through voice, but not just baby talk. Cats respond to tone, pitch, and repetition. If you use a certain phrase when offering food or treats, and you keep it consistent, your cat will learn it quickly. That recognition becomes a cue. Over time, those words become more than just a signal for food, they become a layer of familiarity that deepens the bond. Some cats enjoy being talked to regularly. Others prefer your quiet presence. Learn what your cat responds to, and build from there. And then there's the role of space. It may seem counterintuitive, but giving your cat room, literal, physical room, actually makes your bond stronger. Cats need places to hide, perch, and retreat. High shelves, cozy beds, cardboard boxes, these aren't just decorations. They're safety nets. When your cat knows they have places where they won't be touched, chased, or disturbed, their stress drops. And when their stress drops, their trust in you increases. Respect their space. If they're in their safe zone, let them stay there. If they come out, welcome them without grabbing. Again, this is about showing them that they're in control of how close the relationship gets. And when they realize you respect that boundary, they'll usually choose to get closer. One final factor that strengthens any bond: time. There's no shortcut for trust. No trick, no hack. Bonding with a cat takes time, consistency, and presence. But the more you show up with calm energy, the more they start to see you not just as a food source, but as something stable in their unpredictable world. And the more stable you are, the more they'll trust that you're safe. That your touch is kind. That your presence is a place they want to be. That's when the real bond forms. Not with a dramatic moment or sudden shift, but with a slow, steady rhythm of respect and responsiveness. You'll know it when you feel it. When your cat starts choosing you over hiding spots. When they settle on your chest while you read. When they reach a paw out gently to keep you near. These aren't big gestures. They're quiet, subtle, but they're real. They're signs that something deeper is happening, something that's been building the whole time. So if you're trying to get closer to your cat, remember this. It's not about being more affectionate. It's about being more attentive, more consistent, more present, more tuned into what they're asking for, and what they're not. Because when you really listen, your cat will speak. And when they realize you're someone who listens, they'll keep speaking, in slow blinks, in quiet purrs, in the way they rest against your leg without making a sound. That's the bond, and it's worth every small effort to build it. If this gave you a deeper understanding of how cats connect, subscribe. There's more to learn, and your cat, whether they show it loudly or quietly, is always waiting for you to learn it.